right. First person I see is Lisa. Good morning. Sorry, I'm a few minutes late compared to when I was supposed to start the live. Let me just fix the autofocus. There we are. All right, fixed. Starting off by the Balancing Act art sculpture by NYU. It's only me. Good morning. We're actually going to go to the East River today, which maybe I'm regretting now. There seems to be a bit of wind. Meter, good morning. Samarth, good morning. Fox. Lisa, hello again. Pieta, good morning. I'm walking towards Chinatown, but I think I'm gonna go by the river today. We haven't gone this way in a little bit. And I think I like the spot checks we do every once in a while to see what the progress is like. Pieta's cat is here. Hello. Meow. Yes, sir. 5075, the $10 Canadian. Thank you. The goat is here. Dave, good morning. Phantasm. Hi. Have a good day. Have a good day. Ronald, Damien, Darby. Who else did I miss? Vlad, RJ. Hello. Cindy, Stefan, Sinihistrul. Let me cross to the middle before I lose my chance. I don't know how so many cars ended up turning here right now. Sue, good morning. Don't know if I missed anyone right now. Let's see. Kaz. Samarth. Not a working weekend, but a wedding weekend. Today has to be an efficient, more efficient than usual day at work because there is a wedding tonight. Want to make sure nothing holds it up. Plus, I'm working on this submission to a conference, and it's ended up being one of the most involved submissions. You have to use like Bloom's taxonomy for learning objectives and make up questions for the session. It seems like a pain, and it's due on Monday. And I feel like this weekend is shot because of the wedding. Okay, what is happening here? Hold on a second, I'm just trying to understand what's happening here. Morning. It looks like there's some sort of an event being set up here with tables and whatnot. I don't know what's going on, but it might be related to the water club, but it looks quite fancy. It's like they pulled up an extra boat or something with tables and all this stuff. It's like a whole barge over there of tables and chairs, and some kind of event is happening here. I don't know what it is. Considering this is a catering restaurant, event space, what they're doing literally 30 feet away, who knows? Is it it's the wedding reception. You know, I wouldn't put it past them. I think they're going big, so I'm excited. Heather, hey. They botched my invitation again, Ronald, yes. Anyway, that all slowed me down. But I'm just trying to see if there's any activity in the water club, just to see if maybe it is related, but I don't see anyone inside the water club either. So it seems like it's just coincidentally there. Jane in Ireland, good morning. Again, sorry if I missed anybody during that, I don't know what to call it, interlude. But I was definitely intrigued by what's going on there. Maybe the Citizen app has some information, I don't know. I don't think I said hello to Narelle either. Hello? Elaine, good morning. All right, if I see any other names show up, I'll say hello. And I might have missed. Florian, hi. Yeah, we got to get the river views in the mornings every once in a while. I might catch the sunrise. It's a little cloudy though, so might not be perfect. Remember what we used to call it, an implicit sunrise versus an explicit sunrise? Anyhow. iPhone 13 pre-orders in about 2 hours. I gotta try to get in on that so I don't get any delays in switching up my streaming platform. Right now we're on the iPhone 8. Doesn't look the worst, but I imagine it's quite noisy. If you understand what I mean. I think you get it. Lisabella, hello to you. Samuel, hi. It was hard to read Samuel's name for a second because the chat paused right on your where you were there, and your name was in line with those lights across the river. And with your name being in white, couldn't see it. What a story. I was gonna see if you could see that event from here, but not really. I thought maybe from here you could, but you cannot. And it looks like Apple Store disabled all their login functions before the event. I don't know if this is all part of their scalper mitigation process or whatever. It's too bad I forgot my skateboard. Myrna, hello? I'm just kidding, I don't have one. Mirzahid, hello. Сейчас у вас 6:15. Yes, it is 6:15 in the morning now, right? Is that the exact time? Yes, exactly 6:15. Yeah, we had to get some of this again. We haven't had an early morning East River walk before the sunrise in a little while. No, but seriously, we have, there's a new streamer in town, Wall Street Skater Bro. He actually does some pretty good walks and talks about financial topics while showing the city. I think it's a good idea. I'd actually be curious what the CPM is on those streams, because on YouTube, finance content seems to be the highest in terms of what it pays. So I wonder if that's what's taking the primary payer group, or if it's the walking and tour of New York that's primary, or if it's just like blending in a little bit higher because of the finance content. I'm just curious about it. But yeah, I'm not a financial expert by any means, but he knows what he's talking about. Also, Dave approved. What does ASMR mean? Autonomic sensory meridian response, I think is the actual definition, or not definition, what the acronym stands for, but essentially it's like goosebumps. You know, when you hear something, it makes your skin get goosebumps. Pretty much that. According to Dave, it means boring. No banter, no Dave. That's the role. Damien says you got this German Christmas. Aha. Deadman Attack, good morning. It is finally Friday. We're about to be at my least favorite part of this East River walk, and that's the detour. Oh, I want to make that. I feel like I didn't want to wait for that giant truck to turn. He asks for help. I'm not sure with what. Какой помощь? Что вам надо? Mark, good morning. 87% humidity. The temperature's nice again, but the humidity I could do without. Yeah, Alex, the world revolves around us. We end up being around the same time, but you know, the shifting sunrises will make it seem like it's a different time of day. I guess technically it might be. Okay, what are the gas prices going to be? It's harder and harder to see them now because we can't walk by it. And the sign faces out right into the construction, but I'll see if I can sneak a peek. Ali, hello. Tom, good morning. There's a guest for $4.49 from Narelle. Mrs. Swanky Laxer, let's see. It's like the detour is getting narrower and narrower. The 449s have it. Yeah, you won't be able to see it on stream, but the 449s have it. Go across, all right. Thank you. Dave paid £100 to refill his car and still wasn't full. Yeah, still doesn't compare to that. Thank you. Now we just wait to cross left, and that should be the end of directed traffic. However, no, there's still a car coming. I was hoping I can get across, but I can't see exactly over there. It's some blind. There's a blind spot. Okay. Cost Damien £60 for a full tank. I think I stepped in something again. I think they have a partial stop there, so they're supposed to pause to traffic, but anyway. He'd asked how he can get in touch with me. We do have that email in the About Me, walkingcommuter@gmail.com. Alex is missing Big Dog. Who's new to the channel? Wayne. Wayne is new to the channel. What time do I usually start my walks? It depends on the day of the week. So the most regular of my walks are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays we start a little bit later, about 7:30 Eastern Standard Time, or Daylight Time for now. And then Wednesdays and Fridays about 6 a.m. New York time. Dead Men Attack with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Dead Men Attack. I guess it's another way to say Zombies Attack, kind of. Either way, appreciate that super chat. Thank you. What am I walking on? I think I stepped on some sort of wrapper that got stuck to my shoe, but it won't come off. All right, I think it's off. Gosh. The foot jokes continue. Yeah, sometimes I do accidentally step into large vehicles and drag them along. Bear in the Garden says, which river do I prefer to walk alongside? Well, I've always been an east side kind of person. So the East River is draws me in more, but I do think the Hudson Walk is much nicer. The Hudson River Greenway. It's a nicer walk, I think. East River seems a little sad sometimes. Plus the detour right now is slowing us down, but you know how it goes. A storm chaser in Jamaica, hello. Jack Feige, hi. My feet have their own zip code. It's a rolling zip code. It's never in the same place. I should have crossed to the middle, but I didn't. And I used to sniff ladybugs as a young Russian child. That's when I was Russian. I converted. I guess it doesn't really work. Man, this iPhone 8 needs an upgrade. Low light is still troublesome. All right. Cross the street here and get back to the river. And hopefully we're done with all these detours for a while. Unless someone else is having a wedding on the river. Bear, glad you're enjoying. Oh, looks like this area is now fully cut off. There used to be that you can walk through a little bit and like sit down at the tables, just enjoy the East River a little bit. But you have to backtrack to get out, but now that's gone. Craig just got the Note 20 Ultra. I think that's what I'm gonna use to trade in for the Pixel 6, unless it's another case of Google overpromising. Now that one Dave thinks is a joke, but it's right on the money. It's like Harry Potter grew up on the under the stairs. I grew up in Putin's fridge. Here's some crickets, and it is Friday. Friday's a good day. There's another barge of sorts moving along, but yeah, it's gonna get bright pretty quickly now. Let's see, somebody asked what's across the river. That is Brooklyn. Greenpoint. Roger, good morning. Yeah, it is a nice skyline to walk through. Too bad it's cloudy today, so we're not going to get an explicit sunrise. Herman, good morning. Let me still hug the river here. There's a bigger ship coming along there. Oh, we start from here, Darren. We start in it. Can I do a star jump? Is that where you like jump and touch your feet and hands together on the sides? If that's the case, then no. What's a star jump then? Oh, a jumping jack? Yeah, sure. But no, I've seen people do. That's like a real move. You just have to have had the right training to do it. I don't know what it's actually called then. There's not much in the skyline behind me because Stuyvesant Town is blocking it. Yes, but if Dave has another joke, my feet are so big they're touching everything and everybody already. Sanchez asks how the weather, как погода, is it cold? No, it's not cold. There's a nice wind, but it also is very humid, which I could do without. Weather's good, other than the humidity. That's the bad, but it's tolerable because it's cooler temperatures. All right, let me stay on the other side. We're sandwiched between the FDR and the river. Dave, you don't want to be touched by my feet? It's too late, they're already touching you. Sanchez asked if I speak Russian. I do, and I read it much worse, but I try. John has a heavy mist, not quite rain. I feel like I find that more frustrating than just rain. A heavy mist, because umbrellas don't help too much since it kind of hangs in the air. Frustrating. Jezebel, do I ever get spooked being out so early? Not recently anyway. It's been all right. Am I a New York Jets fans? I don't really follow football too much, or sports in general. Personally, I don't know. I do watch WWE and AEW, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. There's still some sunflowers that are not yet finished. These are some big sunflowers. All right, now we got to get through the squeeze here, where cyclists do have to dismount, FYI. Do I get frustrated when people confuse me as Action Kid? No, it's a compliment. He's a nice guy. He's been doing this for a while. The OG. Yes, David was. There's some power planty looking things. Gyro Lamp says Slavs love sunflowers. Fang, good morning. Darren, it all depends on where work takes me that day. But I start much earlier when I go to Brooklyn. So I've already worked for a couple hours before I start the stream there. All right, we're gonna peel away from the FDR soon. Maybe not that soon. Usually I would go right through this little walkway, but it seems like they're cutting off more and more of the FDR. Oh, one I did celebrates 9 months of membership. Awesome, Dave. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let me see if I can get to the river, if this is going to be a problem. I think I can get through it still. Yeah, okay, good. What's an FDR? That, well, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, but that's the drive that I refer to when I say just FDR. Oh, looks like a tree fell here. Were there heavy winds last night? I think there was rain overnight. But I don't know what else could have knocked this down so recently. It made it through the stronger winds of Ida? Huh. Michael Scott Howard with the $4 super sticker. Thank you, Michael. FTR, not a stock symbol or whatever those are called. Oh yes, Gyro Lamb. It's Kramer's friend. Didn't he wish for Kramer to die on a shooting star or something? And I think that was the episode that was filmed like in reverse. So Kramer had this lollipop that kept getting bigger and bigger. John has had trees follow no wind. Norell says, Swanky Lexer said it was a fat squirrel. It's preparing for the winter, I guess. It started early. Steve Parker, hello. Oh, there's 2 Michelles and both are teachers. That's awesome. I do wish teachers were more appropriately compensated. I mean, you're teaching the future of the human race here. It's not an insignificant task. I think it's similar with like certain specialties in medicine, like pediatrics. In the US anyway, they're known to be one of the lower paid specialties. Again, doesn't make much sense considering they're taking care of the future. But what are you gonna do? Indeed, Sergio, I am. These are commutes. I will specify in the title of the stream when it's not a commute, and then it's just a walk. Then it's just a walk. Hopefully those will start coming back. Just regular walks and strolls once the baby commuter's in daycare, which at the moment is slated to start next week. I think there's like a few last minute forms we have to make sure we correct and send in today, so hopefully that all gets taken care of. Unless they tell us there's something else wrong, they might have to delay it again. It's not bad, Michael. I feel like they could still earn more. I don't know. Williamsburg Bridge up ahead, yes. That's the bridge we normally walk over on Mondays. Unless it's a special occasion, then we'll take a different bridge. But some weeks like today, we get to see it twice from different angles. Wow. Yeah, it's getting brighter. Very cloudy today. Forecast said scattered showers, as Google did. Damien, you got called into the office? Oh boy. Cursing's another thing. I understand the use of words for emphasis, but humans assign words power, right? I think as long as children understand the societal implications of using certain language, I know it's potentially a difficult concept to grasp for a kid, but still, I don't know. Was that a cat noise I just did? I did one a while ago, I thought. Whenever he had his cat Snowy comes into the chat. You, Dave, got told off for chewing gum at your kid's school? All right. Sometimes we have to sometimes that power trip might get to you. And Damien, your teacher, your head teacher was the same as when you were younger. Aha. Pieta's cat Snowy's listening. I don't know, that seemed like an angry cat sound. The Raycon Group. This stream is sponsored by Raycon earbuds. No, I'm just kidding, I'm only kidding. Yeah, don't search for that one, Lisa. So you're lucky it wasn't me sitting next to you, you know, with my feet and all. That's in reference to Dave and his wife kicking him. We still didn't get to Williamsburg Bridge. Maybe it is more humid than I want it to be. It's a good running pace. AI is big, but that's a tall ask. I don't know. I feel like AI does have the potential to replace a lot of professions, including physicians. I guess we'll see. Because, you know, if things can be diagnosed based on an algorithm, that's also assuming it can account for nuances in human behavior where you might not be getting the whole story and you need to tease out information in a different way. There's like all these little things you have to consider, but if AI and machine learning work together, there might be ways to overcome those things, but we'll see. Technology is exponentially advancing, I would say. It is a nice morning. I wonder if we're gonna get a little rain before the end of it. Oh no, did I summon it just now? I might have. I think I might have summoned some water. Moon is here. Hello. Ivana's here. What is this vibration? A friend is coming in for this wedding also. I think the key with education is maybe not even that, but I think individualized learning does have some applicability because not every kid learns the same way. You know, you might have a super smart kid that might not be getting good grades because the way they learn is a little different than someone else. So I don't know. Wait, I missed a super chat from Susie Q. Susie Q 999 super sticker. Thank you, Susie. Appreciate your support. I know you've been here for a while too. Thank you. I mean, once the rain comes, the humidity should come down if it like breaks it, you know, after the rain stops. I guess rain is technically 100% humidity or something. I'll learn you're 14. Awesome. Well, I hope you learned something from me. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not a bad influence. Remote learning is hard. Yeah, there's a whole social aspect too of being in school. Not to mention developing antibodies to the usual lesser illnesses. I have a friend whose kid's a little bit older than mine, but they were born very early in the beginning, just before the pandemic. And so they've had very little interaction with other kids until they got put in daycare 2 months ago. And now they're sick every week. Minor colds and stuff, but still, they're just getting exposed to everything all at once. There's a lot of social aspects that are beneficial. Anyway, there's more. The social aspects of doo-doo. I mean, I'm pretty introverted myself, and I probably still wouldn't want to be completely remote all the time. John T. asked if we'll get a big apple for teacher. A big apple, like New York. I guess I'll get them the biggest apple. Moon said lots of snot involved in daycare. Yeah, I can imagine. We're under the bridge. Looks like a train is coming over just as we're under it, so here's some noise. And there's that whole other concern with like daycare and everyone, all the adults wearing masks because the kids need to study facial expressions as part of their development of the elders. So is that interfering? Is just being with the parents for a few hours a day and weekends enough time? I don't know. Mel Smith? I don't know. I don't know. The river curves here a little bit, so that's not downtown Manhattan, that's actually Brooklyn over there. Simple Learning, Nupur, hello. Looks like they mowed this lawn once this year. And super long grass is left over. Did I miss a super chat? Oh, Diana Lee, Positive Friday Fund. Thank you for the £5 super chat. Sorry, I missed that. I got too involved in whatever I was saying. Do I remember what I was saying? No, goldfish. Andrea, good morning. iPhone event, hour and 15 away, or not event, the pre-order time, hour and 15 away. We got to get out of this iPhone 8. DTUK dropping in, but working. Either way, good to have you. We feel your presence. That's the old joke. How did Darth Vader know what Luke Skywalker was getting for Christmas? He felt his presence. Are you messing with me, Dave? Fang, yeah, for streaming. I have that iPhone 12 mini that I use primarily as a work phone now, but I meant to consolidate my work phone and streaming phone into one. So I don't need to have like 13 different phones. You knew it was a false alarm, Dave. Messing with me. Oh, is that? I think that's mast cell, right? It's a very specific type. Yeah, it's too early for the iPhone event. Not event. I keep saying event. The event happened. This is just a pre-order. Why is the ground getting lifted here? Wow, lots of comments on the back. All right, we're gonna detour this way because I think there's some sort of something over there that might impede us. Ooh, what is that? Did you see that just now? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. There's a big bird over there. There's a big bird over there. What is it? Hawk? Hold on. Oh! It's got something in its claw, too. And that squirrel, what is that squirrel doing? Squirrel! What are you doing? You have a death wish? Phantasm. This is a suspenseful moment here. But thank you. Thank you for that $50 super chat. It's very, very generous of you. Enjoy your walking videos to your place. Actually, because appreciate that. But everyone has their own favorites, of course. But thank you so much. Breakfast on you. Happy Friday. Thank you again. Glad you're enjoying. Super kind of you. All right. Well, I don't know why that squirrel is so ballsy, but it seems like they're at a standoff. Oh, I think the squirrel needs to get to the end of that tree branch, but is apprehensive because the hawk is there. But the hawk is eating something. I think it might have a mouse or something in its claw because it keeps tearing at something and eating it. Anyway, all right. So that's wildlife for the morning. Oh, Noel, jeez. I hadn't considered that. But I think squirrels are usually born in spring. I think. I don't know. The zoom in wouldn't have been that good. This is also why I need the other phone, because I'm going to get the one with the 3 lenses, so I have an optical zoom. This digital zoom on the iPhone is not that good. This specific park is Corlier's Hook. Right, I think we're by Houston Street. But Corlier's Hook. No, we can't be because we passed by Williamsburg. I always think it's Houston because the exit says it, but it's not. If Williamsburg bridges to Delancey Street, it's already south of Houston. Anyway, don't listen to me. It's Corlier's Hook Park. Ooh, some morbid theories on the hawk meal. The weather partly cloudy with a side of exhaust. Do you need a permit to have a picnic at parks? I don't think so. I'm just pretty sure you're not allowed to light any fires. I think some of them do have grills you can use, so I think you could use those, but I don't think you're allowed to bring your own, like charcoal grill or something. The autumn season start here, not officially. I think it was September 22nd or so. I know in some other places September 1st is seen as the beginning. Paul asks who's better is getting medical advice, Nicki Minaj or Rand Paul. Well, you'd think Rand Paul would have a little bit more clout in that sense. But then again, I don't know what Dr. Oz peddles these days either. Which is interesting to me because I know Dr. Oz is like a cardiothoracic surgeon, which is not an easy specialty to only get in, but finish and practice in, unless you're a pretty smart guy. Anyway, Chauncey will be exhausted by the time you get to work. Well, I try to sit down for a few minutes at least, get my bearings straight. Abdullah, good morning. Dave is intrigued, not obsessed. Susie Q's birthday is 9/21. Grandpa calls you the last rose of summer. Ah, it's very sweet. Deadman Attack is watching Agatha Christie kind of stuff. Ah. I mean, we are gearing up for Halloween season, so. I think it's more than appropriate. 6:53 in the morning. That's right, Manhattan Bridge is up ahead, just beyond the Van Gogh exhibit. Apparently this is not the only one, but I don't know where the other one is. Butte, hello. Simple, yeah, Newport misty, but a little humid. The threat of rain is close. The cheese grater building is also hidden, just the tip top of it, but more of downtown Manhattan is really hidden in the clouds. All of us New Yorkers should dress up as each other. Do any of us have iconic enough wardrobes? I mean, I guess if I were to dress up as urbanist, it would be pretty colorful button-down short sleeve shirt. Action Kid, maybe a polo or like a dress shirt, button-down, long sleeve. But I don't know. I don't know that anybody would get it. %, humidity. Did that go up one? Dress up like Kardashian at the Met Gala. I don't know, I feel like 98% of those clothes that are worn to those galas are difficult to maneuver in. Rachel, morning. Kevin, good morning, thank you. This is technically a crosswalk. MRX, good morning. Pants scarf. Was C-3PO there? Who dressed up as C-3PO? Dave, look, it's a regulation-sized football court. Damien, yeah, if I see one. It would be easier if there was one parked right now, but there isn't. Oh, the Simon Cowell pants. Gosh. Nice. I think this is South Street. And yes, it does eventually lead us to South Street Seaport. I'm passing by Clinton Street now. FDNY, EMS, Station 4, Division 1. I do sometimes bring it on. I guess I'm just not the the focus usually. Sometimes. Any meet and greet scheduled? Not officially, but I'm thinking anytime, like if I'm going to be at an event and it's predetermined, and if you're there, feel free to stop by. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to be at Comic-Con. I'm going to, unless something happens and we need to watch the baby at home, we're supposed to be at the One Vanderbilt Summit opening day that evening, October 21st. Don't worry, my face, you see my legs. Oh goodness. Well, good thing that bug bite has resolved itself. That was a fun ordeal. I usually don't go to any of the panels or meet and greets at Comic-Cons. I just walk the floor. It's usually my favorite to do. Sometimes you even see some of the guests at the con just walking around too. I saw Jerry Lawler like that once. Deadman Attack, yeah, the old one was cool. Here's the workout area. Am I gonna go to, no fireworks for me tonight. Got a wedding to go to. I did go as Jeff Bezos to Comic-Con one year. It's a subtle Jeff Bezos. A few people got it, which is enough for me. I mean, as a kid, my dream was to go to E3, but it was only ever for like industry professionals. At least back in the day. I don't know what the situation is like now, but all right, Dave. Actually, I went pretty detailed into the outfit he was wearing that day, and then I found quickly that I was priced out. His vest alone, for that one photo that you've seen of him, where he's just like waving to the camera in a vest, t-shirt, and jeans, and those sunglasses. The vest is about $2,000 that he's wearing, and the glasses are about $500. So we got priced out of trying to be authentic. And poor, thank you. Coastal White, hello. Pasya, hi. Today I walk around with a heap of lawyers. If only I didn't have such a big entourage. How are we doing on time? Not too bad. Not too bad. We're under the Manhattan Bridge now, but I want to get to that intersection area where you can see both bridges in the shot. See, I'm hoping the iPhone 13 helps with this situation right now. You see how blown out all this is? I'm hoping the iPhone 13 handles that better. Diana, no, never found out. I'm still gonna have to assume it was some sort of spider. Wow, they're doing some work early here. Very early work. In fact, I think they might be in the area that I wanted to stand in. We'll stand by the river a little bit, and then I don't think I'm going to end here. I think we'll go still in towards Seward Park like we usually do. Susie Q, yeah, spider bites can be very nasty, especially in like the Midwestern US. I think like brown recluse bites particularly can be quite nasty. Those are normal here, I mean, unless somebody tracks one over, but still. Yeah, Moon, it's pretty much all recovered now. So you still hear the Manhattan Bridge trains. I got nothing on your spiders. Yeah, I don't know. Your spiders like stalk you in the toilet waiting for you to sit down. Ah, Big Dog has made it. Good morning, Big Dog. Big Dog. Big Dog. John T says, cheerio now, midday across the pond. Have a good one, John T. Thanks for stopping by. Paul says, always check your shoes first thing in the morning. You never know what's going to crawl out or be in there when you put your foot in and end you. I will end you. Not so much the toys, but putting your shoes up. Pietta's also echoing the shoe comment. Lisa's got spiders in heat, it sounds like. Again, you see Governor's Island in the distance. You see bits of South Street Seaport over me. And downtown Manhattan is in the clouds. I'm curious about that building going up. It's oddly shaped. I'm assuming it's going to be some sort of residential building. I hope the windows are sufficiently soundproofed. Dave is referencing my oversized feet. They're actually not that oversized anymore. They were oversized when I was growing up, considering I had the same shoe size since I was 13. But as we joke, I did grow into my feet. Maybe I'm still growing into them. I don't know. Momento Cinema. Fabio from Rio, Brazil. Hello. Justina from Poland. Hello. Jerry. Hello. Mojave, you saw Leonard Nimoy at a Comic-Con. That's awesome. Yeah, those are some of those memories that you'll keep with you. Oh no. Dave's story for me, you should just write my biography at this point. Yeah, I have size 13 US, but I thought that you guys have a different measurement, like it's in the 40s over there, across the pond. Mern, hello. All right, thank you, RJ. Thanks for stopping by. All right, I'm gonna keep moving into the into Chinatown now. I think there's some fall allergies happening here. Jim, hello, good morning. Yeah, I think size 14 US is when you start to get into like more custom shoe territory. You'll have more trouble finding shoes in the US. You know, because I used to read a lot of animal guides when I was growing up, I used to really want a cane toad because they were so big. I never realized how invasive they were until I was older. Moon's got duck feet, flat as a pancake. As long as they work, I think there's less of an emphasis on flat feet these days in terms of being limited. Has plants. The humidity is creeping up. I think it's getting closer to the rain. Pretty sure that guy just ran a red light, as did that one. Huh. Good thing I didn't try to cross, even though I did have the light at that point. Your big toes point the wrong way. Well, bunions can cause that, or hallux valgus, but you might have something else going on, unless they point in a different direction. Sumit, good morning. Oh, so you have WTS, Dave, wonky toe syndrome, is that what it is? Doug, glad you're enjoying. Disturbed indeed, I did. Because I had the light before, but I paused to not cross, and I would have gotten run over if I did. Also, I don't cross unless there's no cars and I'm not impeding any traffic, only if it's safe. Oh, did I miss a Tesla? I might have. If I spot another one, I'll shout it out. It's a garbage truck going down the lane of containers. Tony, hello. Mars, morning. So we are in Chinatown now. We don't have too many of those terms here for regional locales. Not really. Mark Allen's name is Duda. His city's name is Duda, and you're called Doo-Doos. I don't know, but I enjoyed that a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna make this light. Why not? Most of the lights are delayed anyway, so the light didn't change yet for the cars. We started right at 34th Street by the East River today. Sweet. Ah, your son spotted it. So much he loves them, nice. I think if I were growing up now, at that age, if I was exactly how I was in the 90s, I would have been overloaded with all this new technology. Just completely overwhelmed. Let's go on Henry Street. Yeah. Do you ever commute in New Jersey? No. Work hasn't taken me there. But maybe one day we'll just do a walk. They have some sanitation stuff under the bridge here. Ooh, and there's a paulownia tree behind this wall. And so there's some sanitation. Looks like they get their own little parking garage. That's nice. Somebody has a Range Rover in there. Dave is looking for one of those. Right, Dave? I know there was another roadster in the works. Did it come out finally? So the trains run at night. They do again, I think. They did stop for a while during the pandemic for sanitation, I think. But in their back. I'm just gonna wait. I need to stop sweating for a moment. Moon, you cannot block the box. Covels, hello. All right, no cars are coming. Let's go. Keep moving. Ah, Gigi's here. Hello, hello. Welcome. I think there's streamers for all hours in New York now. I guess I'm doing the early mornings. Wall Street Skater Bro is going to do the late nights. And then, well, depending on the days, I think Walk Ride Fly is also up in various hours of the day. But Action Kid will be more in the afternoons. Virginia, it's a working day, working day. Diana Lee with the 5-pound hydration fund. Thank you, Diana Lee. I'm gonna need to use that. This is humidity's draining my fluids. Well, I don't think I said hello to Maureen yet, but hello. Moon's been checking it out. Hey, he's got a solid financial knowledge base. Virginia's in a home office today. It's always good. Oh, the Gabe and Dave thing. This is like something I've dealt with for years. Whenever you got to go to a store and they ask for your name to get your food or coffee or whatever, they always hear Dave instead of Gabe. The whole mask situation hasn't helped that at all, by the way. Kind of precise. Steam is cool. What's the time right now? 7:16 in the morning. Sophie's in Brisbane. Work is done for the week. Do you really get that, Dave? Is that really such a common name? Over meow. Almost at Seward Park. You know what that means. It would be nice if we could see a Tesla taxi, Damien, but I'm not seeing any right now. There is a Jeep Wrangler. I like those cars. I don't know which light's going to change here because the cars have a red light. We still have a red light too, but I think those turning... Anyway, whatever. We'll just wait so I could read some chats. Lisa Bell in Fort Myers for a couple of months after your daughter move. Moving takes forever, especially if you don't have a necessary, like, a specific timeline for it. Especially if you don't have to be in and out by a certain date. We're still, like, dealing with unpacking some things. I have seen more than a handful of those now, Tesla taxis. They seem to be a little bit more plentiful on the roads, but yeah. I doubt we'll see any inside the park. I will say that. Jay is a ghost today. Hey, Jay. This only means walking part of the Viking Way tomorrow. First time out walking in 2 years. Wow. Something's clicky right now. Is my microphone banging on something? Well, let's go sit on the bench near the fountain, which is off. The Tai Chi group usually goes on this area. Chill beats to chill, hey. So we have Revels here. We have Revel, which makes the scooters, the scooter ride sharing, or not ride share, whatever, scooter rental company. Kind of like city bikes with scooters. But they also do a ride share now with Teslas. Only electric vehicles. All right, let's take a seat. Now I can at least read some things. Ali, I hope so. I did, Fiat. I found some. I have found them, if I found more. Jay, I'm well. How are you? Other than a ghost? So there's some volunteer pickup for the trash here, which is nice too. Chill beats the chill. Glad you're enjoying the live stream quality. I'm hoping that improves. You know, this is not really the best quality it could be, especially because I'm on an iPhone 8. The video is a bit outdated. I would be using my iPhone 12 mini. We had so many service issues on it. I figured, you know what, we're just gonna wait for the 13, which is pre-orders going live in like 45 minutes. So I gotta make sure to jump in on that early so I don't miss it. I wanted to double check all my information, but I don't know if my shipping address and all that is correct. Maybe I could just pick it up in the store. I guess it's his exercise. That's right, Dave. That's the only way I'll succeed. Oh, Jay, sorry you missed your saying here morning earlier. Gosh. I try to catch all the mornings and hellos. I think he was in that movie Tenet. He might have been one of the reverse time people. All right, everyone. I do appreciate you all stopping by today. It's been a bit of a cloudy walk, but we still got to walk by the river. The sun came out implicitly. We were there. Somewhat. Justin, you too. Pietta's cat Snowy's got human hands now. Thank you. It's only me. Thank you, everyone, for the company. Really, these walks. I mean, it was an hour and 13 minutes. We blasted right through it. It's like it's time travel for me. The only difference is, you know, I'm sweating. Back just in time for our goodbyes, DT. We actually slept okay last night. And the baby, news about the baby. The teeth are coming. And they're sharp. They're sharper than my teeth. These are like the milk teeth. What are they doing? Anyway, thank you for the generous super chats and super stickers today. Much appreciated. Thanks to the members, as always, subscribers, and if you are new to the channel, please do think about subscribing and giving us a like. Oh, Narelle, Mrs. Swanky Laxter with the $20 Australian. Thanks for the great walk and the community gave. Just love it. Hey, thank you, Narelle. You guys make the community, not me. I'm just happy to have been part of it all. But yeah, definitely check out the Discord. That's where the chat continues. You know, these streams, the live chat will be recorded and immortalized, but you can't keep responding to it unless you put comments in and it's all disjointed. But if you're on Discord, that'll stay there. He says, yes, baby teeth are sharp. Yeah, it seems so. It seems so. Now I gotta be extra careful because she's still very quick to grab things and put them in her mouth. Oh, she doesn't take my finger off. Anyway, thanks again. Of course, the mods. Thank you for all your help. I think I saw a few of you today. Big Dog, DT, Lisa. I don't know if I missed anybody. Sorry if I did. The mods are Dave's heroes. Avatar says hello from Narnia in Russian. I had to read that for a moment. But thank you again, everyone. Good night, moon. Good night, cow jumping over the moon. Good night, light in the red balloon. Anyway, that's right. Pat yourselves on the back, as ET says. Susie was born of the tooth. Wow. Came out advanced. Anyway, we'll see what happens this weekend. I'll probably have to, even if I had time to stream, I have to use it to work on that submission for the conference anyway. We'll definitely see you on Monday morning. Let's just put it that way. Any other streams will be a surprise for me as well. So thank you again. And we'll see you all definitely on Monday. Have a great rest of the day and weekend. And that's it. Bye, everyone. iPhone 13, 35 minutes. Okay, bye.